everyone, I am so excited about today's video, and I hope y'all are too. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be another Throwback Thursday video. I've done a few of these recently, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback. And I've been doing them about my monthly favorites. Unfortunately, I started my channel in October 2013, so I did September 2014 last month, but I don't have another one to go to. So I thought it would be really interesting and beneficial and just good, I guess, to go back to my September 2014 subscription boxes. At that time, I had 3 subscription services, Ipsy and Birchbox, which I do still have, and the Allure Sample Society. So I thought it would be really interesting to go back, see what I've used up, see how I feel about them. And I think this is a really good way to tell, you know, do you really use your subscription box stuff? Do you really like it? Because sometimes you get excited about stuff, but then you really don't use it. I don't know. I just think it would be interesting. So I have my little list, and I'm actually really pleased to announce a lot of these things. Over half of them I've actually used up. But let's just get into it. Allure Sample Society. The first thing I got was the Givenchy Dahlia Divin perfume. It was a really like powdery floral perfume. I think I actually just used that up in my my August 2015 favorites, the one I just posted. I'll link it below in case you missed it. So I just used that up. It was okay, but I really like a deeper, sexier kind of scent. That's just what I prefer. So I don't think it's really my scent profile, so I don't think I'd be purchased. Next, and let me just go into this. This is the Caviar Repair Re-Texturzing Protein Cream. Now, as you can see, I do still have this. Not because I don't love it, because I absolutely adore this product. By far my favorite hair product that I own for like softening or hydrating or anything like that. However, I can only use this if the next day I'm not going to do anything with my hair. Because it's so hydrating that it makes my hair fluffy and big, and you can't do anything with it. I'd have to like put in a texturizing spray, which would then dry it out, so it kind of defeats the purpose of using it. But if I know, like on a Friday night, if I know Saturday I don't really have any plans, this is what I use in my hair, and I love it. And I highly recommend it. I think it's $35 for a full size, which is pricey, but it's worth it. It's amazing, and it really does great things for my hair. Next, I had the Tarte Maracuja Self-Tanning Towelette. It was just these little, like, prepackaged, single-use towelettes with tanner on it. They do sell them at Sephora, I know, and probably on Tarte's website. I got 3 of them, and I don't sell tan. I never have. I don't really foresee myself doing that, so I ended up giving those away in a giveaway. So, I don't know. Hopefully, whoever won that giveaway enjoyed them, but I didn't use those. Next is actually something I do still have as well, and it's the Restorsea Revitalizing Eye Cream. So if you can tell, this has like frosted glass, and I just have that much left. So it's not quite empty, but it's very close. So I think I'll be using this up soon. Hippo really likes it. I don't love this product. It is, it kind of irritates my eyes, not to where like they water or anything, but it slightly burns them, just ever so slightly. It has since I got them. I mean, this has a 36-month, is how long you can use it according to the bottom. And I've had it for a year, so it's not bad by any means. It's just, I don't know, it's something and it irritates my eyes a little bit. It also gives me that milia, those little bitty white dots, which are apparently clogged pores. Just found that out. It gives me that right here. So I don't love this. I would not be purchased. But it's almost gone, so that's exciting. Alright, and the last thing I got in my Allure Sample Society was a little mini size of the Lorac Porefection Mattifying Face Primer. I used that kind of in my T-zone. I did not like it. I think I ended up putting that in one of my seasonal challenges. I don't remember which one it was, though. It was I don't know. If you want to see my seasonal challenges, I'll go ahead and link that playlist down below. But I know I put it in one of them. It was kind of those clear silicone primers. I have dry skin, so it's not really meant for my skin type, and it didn't really, that's Hippo. You know what he's doing? Chasing his tail. It didn't really like mask my pores. I don't know. I've never found a face primer that I felt like, you know, that said it's supposed to minimize your pores, that I felt like really did that. So I don't know if it's just my expectations are unrealistic. If you have one that you think clean slate, perfect, no pores at all, let me know. But I haven't found one. So that was my Allure Sample Society. Again, I did end up canceling the subscription service a few months later. But I'm really excited that 3 of those products I have gone ahead and used up. So next, let's go into my Ipsy. The bag for that month was this one. I don't have every single Ipsy bag, but I do have most of them. So when I do these videos in the future, you can know. You can see it. It is this, like, I don't know. It's really, like, cheapy feeling, like leather, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It just feels like cheap leather that's fake. And it's got the silver, and it's got these 4 studs. I don't know. Some people really loved this bag. I was not the biggest fan. Inside, I got the Alterna Caviar CC 10-in-1 cream. It is by the same brand, but it was a smaller sample, and it was in a clear tube, and it was a white texture. It was okay, but it wasn't anything like the Re-Texturzing cream. This is amazing difference. That was okay. I didn't really tell that big of a difference, and for the price, I would not recommend it. But I have heard really amazing things from other people on YouTube. It just wasn't for me. I didn't really enjoy that. Next is the Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder. I really like this. This is one of those white HD kind of powders. It is so soft and silky, and I have tried a few of them since then, and this is my favorite. It tastes like powder. I do find if I have too much on my brush when I'm kind of dusting it over my face, it does get in my mouth and I feel very powdery, but I feel like that's kind of with anything. But I think it just smooths out my complexion and really, really just perfects it just ever so slightly. I mean, again, I do put that over makeup, so I don't think it would do anything by itself, but it kind of blurs the lines and I really enjoy it. So this is a great product. I still have quite a bit. Can you tell that that's even beyond that? I do use it a lot, but I don't know. I feel with these products, they just last forever, and I really like it. Next is the Kailyn Cosmetics, what is it? Art Touch Tinted Lip Gloss. This is the shade Love Affair, which is number 8. I do have it on today, but I have my Hot Pink Sonia Kashuk Moisture Tinted Lip Balm on under it. Tracing the style. And so, but this is pretty close. It's just a little pinker. It's got a beautiful, deep berry red texture, but it does have some pink in it for sure. And it's kind of a jelly consistency. It is nice and opaque on the lips, but it does, I mean, like, I like it better with something under it, but it does give you a nice look and it applies really nicely. As far as how much I have left, I think you can see like some of these spots. It's kind of around the edges, so I am running lower on it. I have used quite a bit, which makes me happy to see that I've made some progress on this product. Next, oh gosh, Nourish. It was by Nourish Organic. It was the Moisturizing Face Cleanser. So it was just kind of it's gone. I've used it up, I remember, though, because I did not like it at all. It was just your typical kind of cream. It's kind of a mix, like a watery cream cleanser consistency, but I guess it was supposed to smell like almonds or something. I don't know. It smelled like formaldehyde, and like I was dissecting an animal for a biology lab. Not about it. Really not about that scent. I did not like it at all. You can get those products at Target, but the scent just, I couldn't do it. So I don't recommend that at all. And last but not least, in that Ipsy bag, I got this eyeliner. I think doing these videos is very telling for me that I need to start putting eyeliners in my seasonal challenges, because this was a mini when I got it. I did sharpen it today, but it looks like no progress has been made. I do like this. It's in the shade Fringe. It is what's on my inner rim right there. It's just this pretty brown. It's right there. It's almost a little bronzy, but it's a nice pigmentation. I thought it did pretty well in the waterline. I've had my makeup on about 6 hours and it was still there. I did touch it up a little bit for this video, but it was predominantly still there. So I think that's pretty good wear time. and it's really smooth and creamy, and it's quite pigmented. I said in the original video that I didn't think it was pigmented on the waterline. I don't know if it's just kind of dried out a little bit, so it's made it better. I'm not sure, but today I found that it was quite pigmented and quite nice on my waterline, so I did really enjoy that product. And again, I just haven't really used that much of it, which is frustrating to me. So I do think I'm going to start putting eyeliners in my seasonal challenges, because I have quite a few eyeliners, and they just, because I kind of switch around and try to use all of them, none of them get real progress. If you see this, it's a bruise. It's not from like anything bad. I was walking in the Longhorn on Sunday after church. My dad took my mom and sister and our worship leader out to dinner, or to like a lunch, and they have these little hooks on the ends of the booths at the Walmart. What are those hooks for? I don't know. Like maybe for a jacket, but hello, we live in Georgia and you don't really need a jacket most of the year. I mean, like, I can understand if you're like in Antarctica wanting, you know, jacket hooks. But anyway, they were there, and I smashed my arm against it because I didn't know they were there, because I thought it was dumb. So that's what this bruise is for. Why we don't need jackets. It's Georgia. Anyway, next is my Birchbox. The box was really cute that month, but I don't have that box anymore. I kept a lot of boxes, but when I moved, I ended up throwing them away. But they're great for like presents and stuff. That's what I use them for. But again, I moved, and I didn't really need to keep them all because I knew I would be getting more, because I still am subscribed to it. So the first thing was the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. I love this stuff. This is not the same one. I did repurchase it. It does come with a muslin cloth, which I actually have one clean. I usually don't, because I use these. I only have two. The one that came in the sample, I don't know where it went. It was smaller. But these are kind of a rougher texture cloth, but they're really great for a very slight exfoliation. They're not like a huge manual. I mean, it's barely anything. And I can still like use them to scrub my eyes. I don't find it a big thing. And this is the product. It's a cream. It's beautiful. It takes off makeup better than anything else. I ended up putting it in my September 2014 favorites, which I'll link my Throwback Thursday from that. Well, I'll link my whole Throwback Thursday playlist down below, actually, in case you're interested in that. But I also just put it in my August 2015 favorites, because I just got this full-size one. I just recently got it on Birchbox. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it below as well. But I still love it. And my holy grail face wash, or cleanser, makeup remover, whatever you want to call it. And I found out about it from Birchbox, which is really cool to me. Next was the, I don't know how to say it. I think it's Perlier. I mean, it's not Perlier. I think it's supposed to be French. And it's the Shea Butter Body Balm with lavender. That was nice. I used it up over the summer, I think. It was just kind of a lotion. It had a slight lavender scent, but it wasn't too overpowering. I don't really like lavender. Which I know I'm in the minority, but it's not my favorite scent. And it was moisturizing, but it wasn't thick. I liked it okay. I might repurchase it in a different scent, but it's kind of expensive, and I think that there are probably better body lotions at the drugstore. Next is the Dr. Jart Pore Minimalist Sheet Mask. That was a black sheet mask. I actually have a picture on my Instagram if you follow me. If not, I'll link my Instagram down below. I have a picture on my Instagram of me using it. It was like totally opaque black. I didn't see anything. I do have pretty bad blackheads right here again. I didn't notice anything, so I wouldn't purchase it. It didn't really do anything for me. Next is the Catherine Malin-Gino perfume. It was just her name. I did like that. It was very orangey and kind of a deeper scent, which again is what I like. But it's quite expensive, and I know I love the Nirvana Black by Elizabeth and James better, so I wouldn't purchase it. But if you like that kind of scent and you're looking for a new fragrance, I would recommend it. And again, it's gone. I used it up a while ago. I remember these things, but I don't have them to show you. And last but not least is another eyeliner. Again, not a ton of progress has been made on this, which is disappointing to me. But this is the Cynthia Rowley Eyeliner in the shade Silver. Does it have a cool name? I think it's just Silver. I don't even see a name. This is what I have on my upper lash line. And I think it makes my eyes look a lot bigger and brighter. So I do really enjoy it. And it is super opaque and creamy and metallic and beautiful. And I love it. And I remember getting it and loving it, but then being like, oh, I don't want to use it up. I don't want to use it up. I'm just not going to use it. And I just kind of have gotten over that mentality because I figure one of two things. By the time I use it up, I'll probably like something that does the same thing better. And if I don't, I'll just repurchase it because you know how I do my thing. Once I use one thing up, I get a new purchase, even though right now I've kind of backwards on it because you're about to see a huge haul video coming up. But anyway, so I'm kind of trying not to be like, oh, I just love it so much, I don't want to use it up. No, girl, use your stuff. So I love this eyeliner. I really like the formulation of it. It stays super nicely. Again, I've had this makeup on for 6 hours or so. And it's still on really nicely. Side note, I haven't touched up anything except for my lip. And again, I did a little bit on my inner corner, but nothing else. It's holding up pretty nicely. I do appreciate that. But this is a beautiful eyeliner, and I recommend it. So, that is my Throwback Thursday for my subscription services. I was really excited about this idea that I came up with. I've seen Throwback Thursday videos. I've never seen somebody revisit subscription boxes. So, if someone does, and I'm not trying to like take credit for it, I've never seen it. I thought I came up with it. If I did not, sorry. But anyway, I'm really excited about it. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you like these videos, if you prefer to see different things in these Throwback Thursday videos. But I really enjoy going back a year, and come October, it'll be 2 years and 1 year, and seeing how much progress I've made. And it is, even though some of these products, I obviously still have some, it's really reassuring to me to see that I have been going through some of these things, which is exciting. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye!